Stephen Trull,
Pleasure.
thank you so much for visiting during this. We're right at the very beginning of the live rehearsal, and those are the most beautiful uniforms. I just landed, and I see the Army coloration of the entire Alamo Dome, and when those, there's a beautiful blend of artistry and the Army look. It was a real triumph on the field.
We're really proud of it and really proud of these kids. It's been a wonderful week. It is every year. This is now our 4th season here. And really pleased. The work the kids have put in this week, obviously, you're about to see, is going to be absolutely terrific. And they perform a little differently when they're in uniform than when they're in street clothes.
There's something special about
right
that.
away.
Yeah, as soon as you put it on, that makes it different.
Yeah.
The color guard uniforms are absolutely superb. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you much.
I think we're about to hear something. I think the uniform's about to make you music.
Well, we're about to see here.
Now turn around. Now put your hands up. Do that again for me, sweetie. There you go, hat and everything. Do the whole.
I think once they get their coats on, it's going to take on a whole new thing.
Together, heel to toe.
We're back with Steve Trull from DeMoulin, and I had some more questions about, in your company, how many high schools are wearing your uniforms right now?
Oh, well, the
question.
Very hard question. The company is now in its 119th year, so we have archives that go back a long way with a lot of high school bands, college bands, university programs. So I wouldn't venture to say exactly how many over the course of time.
Let's go back 119 years. Was everything wool? Way back when?
Pretty much it was. The military influence was very strong at the beginning of the high school band movement. The college bands were some of the first to be formed. Some of the Big Ten schools and schools that have been around for a very long time. So over the course of time, the products changed a little bit. Blended fabrics became very popular. Polyester fabrics, which came onto the scene in the late 60s, early 70s, also integrated into our market. So we still use a lot of both. We have programs in all wool today, and we have programs in all polyester products today. So you get a mix. It kind of depends on the part of the country the students are from, and their expectations maybe for the longevity of the product.
Is there, in this all-star group, which will be together for a couple of days, is there a primary difference between the band uniform and the color guard uniform in terms of composition?
Oh, yes. The guard uniform is a lycra product which is much more flexible, obviously because of the theatrical things that they're doing on the field. It's very athletic type material and works specifically for that purpose. The band uniform is not as flexible as the guard uniform, but far more flexible than what we would have made maybe 50, 60 years ago.
Right. It's just awesome to think about the history, 119-year history. I do believe that we're near the beginning of something that'll become a huge and very long-standing tradition here for high school musicians to aspire to this band. Because 125 people is not a lot, and that's a real distinguished accomplishment. And I just found out that a lot of these people found out about their membership in a high school assembly where they brought the whole school in, and then they told them they were an All-American, which is pretty astonishing.
It's a very incredible experience because the students are treated just like All-American athletes at that tour stop. The high school kids are all brought into an assembly. The kids are announced information about their backgrounds and their musical expertise. And it's a wonderful celebration, especially to have the athletic programs and the musicians all together in one setting. So they make those stops all over the country. They do that in the fall. And the culmination, of course, is when they're all here together. And last night we had a banquet in the Alamo Dome here with all the athletic players, all the coaches, all the Army officials and generals, and, of course, all the musicians. And it was a wonderful experience.
So, thank goodness that they allowed the musicians to participate, and it's like we're in an era right now where the football game's on and the halftime doesn't get on television. I'm in that business as well at the university level, and this is they know that this is for real. They know they're going on. They know that uniform is going to be broadcast to all the band members that didn't make this trip from their bands. So it's a very special moment coming up for them tomorrow.
Most definitely will be.
And now There's Nola Jones telling us that
She-
we're off. Thank you so much for
Nola's
speaking
doing
with
great.
us.
My pleasure.
And thank you for those beautiful uniforms.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye-bye now.